Freshly harvested potatoes arrive at the factory, where the chosen potatoes are gently loaded onto a conveyor belt. This belt carries them smoothly into the heart of the washing area, where a steady stream of water showers over them. This stage is important in maintaining the potatoes' hygiene and ensuring they are free from any contaminants that could compromise their quality. After the initial rinse, the potatoes enter a brushing and scrubbing phase. Here, soft brushes mounted on rotating cylinders gently massage the potatoes' skins. Once thoroughly washed, the clean potatoes proceed to a drying stage. That's a step which is typically 2 in 1, meaning they keep on drying naturally while moving ahead towards the further processing, which will be peeling. Obvious, what else it could be. Potatoes enter the automatic peeling station, where abrasive rollers gently remove their skins so they can be moved to these big choppers, which literally cut the potatoes into uniform chunks. So this factory is literally multitasking because it doesn't only prepare potatoes for silky smooth mashed potatoes, but gets the various forms of potatoes for dozens of cuisines. For example, here the special cutters have cut the potatoes into wedge shapes, so potato wedges aren't a hassle now. While some of the peeled potatoes are sent for further examination, where a bunch of experts pass the good quality potatoes to be cut into halves and packed immediately. Yes, because we can't wait more to show you guys the satisfying process of making mashed potatoes in bulk. To prepare the creamiest and most flavorful mashed potatoes, these experts are boiling the potatoes right at the spot. While in many households like mine, where spare time is literally the issue, already boiled potatoes like boiled a day or two before are used to make mashed potatoes real quick, but these buddies know never to compromise their crowing taste. When the potatoes are perfectly boiled, the unnecessary water is drained, and the steamy hot potatoes get their Disney Royal treatment in a smooth blender, as they are the main character. The blender keeps on rotating while bit by bit butter is added into it to give them a thorough and creamy blend. Talk about creamy. In order to make mashed potatoes creamy and dreamy, they'll pour in a specific amount of milk and mix it all over again. This gives the mashed potatoes a smooth texture, and that perfect consistency makes you crave for having more. And there you have it. The superheroes have gone through the ultimate transformation and the best one, ready to be served as a delicious, creamy side dish, or main, totally depends on your taste. Never underestimate any smaller element, even if it's a small gesture or machine like this nozzle, pouring the equal quantity of mashed potatoes in every batch. It was literally a team effort. But watch this video so you will see how these bunch of machines make the perfect donut-shaped sponge cakes, which later will be topped and dipped into the creamy and rich chocolate. Each donut is uniformly crafted and beautifully finished. To enhance the creamy flavor, a drizzle of chocolate syrup is added on top to make every bite a delightful experience. After finishing, they move on to the next process, getting ready for perfect and safe packaging. Harvesting machines might feel like a recent upgrade, but did you know they actually started making waves way back in the 19th century? Yes, a while back, people figured out that no matter how many hours they put in, they just couldn't compete the efficiency of a machine covering even a tiny field. But of course, with every passing decade, they are thoroughly changed in terms of efficiency, style, and machinery. Now they no longer look like an ancient harvester, not even from looks. So, as this potato harvester digs into the soil, it gently lifts the potatoes to the surface. Obviously, stuff like soil and debris might come up with the potatoes, but don't worry, they will get filtered out using sieves and belts. Yeah, better to say automatically. Once automatically cleaned from the debris, the potatoes are effortlessly conveyed onto a continuous belt that dispatches them straight into the loading truck fixed to the harvester. Stick around for the major transformation to happen and watch the beautiful behind the scenes of production of millions of Lay's potato chips with us. The truck is now loaded with potatoes and is heading towards the potato chips making facility. Now this high-tech machine will help to toss out all of the potatoes into the huge storage. Okay, this much potato is going to make my day because I'm a huge potato chips lover. That's my ultimate snack. Bit of the extra dirt is going to remove, thanks to these abrasive rollers that makes it possible, and doesn't only transfer the potatoes towards storage house, but remove the debris as well. Now you can see they didn't remove all of the soil from the potatoes. It's actually a natural hack because the soil acts as a natural barrier, helping to keep moisture in and protect the potatoes from going bad. Here comes the testing part, where they're going to make chips out of 2 potatoes just to make sure if they are perfect to process. Getting a green signal, the conveyor belt system effortlessly shuttles potatoes from the harvest chamber to the factory storage and drops them directly into the river of fresh water. This setup is totally a game changer, ensuring a steady flow every time. By automating the transfer, it slashes the risk of damage and cranks up productivity, making everything run like a well-oiled machine. You can see how these potatoes, free from any debris, look super fresh and eye-catching. As they head into this massive peeling unit, they'll undergo a magical glow-up from the ugly potatoes to the clean, bare potatoes, all set for chip making. The peeling process actually takes place first in the peeling rolling machine, then right on these rollers, which are a little abrasive to remove the thin skin from potatoes. Can you guess what those besties would be talking about? Probably, Process Zone is the only channel that will show you this much bulking food processing. So why wasting more time to subscribe to them? Hit that button, dude. First, the peeled potatoes hit the observing and sorting station, coming out totally spotless and fresh. Then, they are tossed straight towards the slicing machines. Did you know that potatoes are a secret superfood? Yes, they're packed with more potassium than a banana, and can help keep your heart a healthy powerhouse. But of course, you will need to avoid this much processing and try taking the simple food for your overall health. I want to add some more information, like Lay's was the first brand to introduce unique flavors in chips, turning a simple snack into a worldwide flavor adventure. Now watch as they roll onto conveyor belts with cool technology to shake off excessive water before taking another bath. Okay, here the potato chips are continuously kept moisturized by thoroughly running water for some good reasons. Finally, they are dried off every last water droplet, making sure they're perfectly dry and prepped for their next big move. Now, as the expert machines are going to fry the potato chips batch by batch, they make sure that every chip will be perfectly cooked and none of them will get burned or ruined during the process. Meanwhile, the continuously stirring fingers play their magic and keep on rotating the potato chips upside down to get cooked equally. By drying these chips out of the excessive oil, make sure they turn out perfectly crispy and delicious. Want to get more dramatic? Let me slow down the video a little bit to give you the perfect advertisement vibes. This skilled folk expertly sorts through the batch, swiftly separating any ruined potatoes from the squad. With sharp eyes and steady hands, they ensure only the top-quality spuds make the grade. Some secret ingredients get a cool remix, mixing with the potato chips to create an amazing flavor explosion. Look at those delicious snacks. I always fall for them. After the seasoning is added, the bunch moves to the portioning unit, or you can say multi-portioned packaging machine, where it's packed into perfectly equal amounts. One more thing, did you ever shake your packet before handing it over to your siblings to get an idea which one has more chips inside it? I thought it was only me, but after watching these inside scenes, I think that's a useless thing because they had equally poured the chips into every packet, so happy sharing buds.